Welcome back to Grandma's DIY. Now, what I'm making is a snowman. Something that you can see is just a regular square thing. If you go to Hobby Lobby, they have wood 40% off. And that's where I got this. Okay, now, these, as you can see, are just foam balls, okay? I covered them with felt. Now, 3-inch, 4-inch, and 5-inch felt. Here's the snowman. So I'm going to make a hat to put on him at the top. And we're going to dress him. So let's get started. First of all, I'm going to glue these together. Now what I did was I went in here and I kind of smushed it down. So that it could sit better on here. So I'm going to take these out and I'm going to add them one at a time so you can see exactly what I did. Like I said, 3-inch, 4-inch, 5-inch. Okay. So we're going to do him first, right here. Putting them in that corner. Then we're going to get the 4-inch, which has been scrunched. So it could sit close. See? I want it to sit close so it could look better like a snowman would. And I kind of press it against it like this so it could look like a snowman. And this is his head. Now I made this. This is just a little pattern piece. And you're going to have to cut it out. So I'm going to show you. Here's the pattern piece. Okay? And this is just a square. That's going to be the top of the hat. Just a square. Now, you have to cut out 3 because you have because one of them is going to be a lady. It's a family. Okay. So it's 2 guys, which if you have 2 kids, that's how you do it, okay? If you have more than 2 kids, you know, your snowman is going to have to be smaller. Okay. We'll put that over there for now. Because now we have to cut this out. And you can fold this like so. This is the brim. We're going to put that over there. Now we're going to scrunch this onto here. And what you do is you just pull it down a little. You pull this down a little. See, you just scrunch it right here. Just press it in a little. Like that. So it can kind of make an indentation. So it can sit next to the second one. Like that. See? And you're going to do all of them like that. Oops. Okay. Now take and press it like this, where to be his hat. She wanted to be oops. Better way to see it is if you do it upside down. And this way we can make sure it stays in place. Okay. Okay, looks. Now we're going to do the other ones. Just scrunch it a little, like this. And put it right there. Here's the other one. And make sure you get the right ones now. And then we're going to scrunch this one. Scrunch it right here. This one needs a little bit more help. Gotta scrunch this. Okay. Scrunch this one a little. Okay. And there we go. Now, we're going to turn it upside down so we can put the hats on here. Okay? Here's another hat. And it's going to go like the other one went. Let me bend it a little. Okay. As you notice, I did leave sort of an opening here at the top, which you can always put a piece. If you want a piece there, you just put a little piece there. And you just cut it. Because all you want is just to close it up. And see, that's a little bit too much. But not really. So just cut it and close it up. It's up to you. See? Cut a little more out. And there we go. We can close it. See? See how easy that is? And you could cut more and close them. And we might just do that. We might. Okay. Here's the other hat. I'm going to even this out a little. There we go. There we go. Now, since this is the lady, we're going to have to put something there, which we will. Okay, let's get this done. And we're going to just put it like this. Okay. We're going to have to hold it a little so it'll stay. There you go, the brim. And then we got to do the other brim, which goes on here. I need to round this one a little bit more. There we go. And we're going to just do the same. And I'm going to kind of hold it. But don't worry, you are going to put a band on it. Now, we might have to find a thin band to put on it, which I have some ideas. Okay, there we go. So, and there's your band. Now we have her. Are we going to put a hat on or what? We can put a hat on, but I think what we're going to do is something a little bit different for her. Let's turn it back around and look at it. See? They're leaning, but it's okay. Okay. Now, we're going to give them some nice, pretty eyes. Now, how should we do these eyes? Well, we could just do them as round eyes, or we can do them differently. Let me see here. I'm going to have to get a better marker. Hold on. Now, what we're going to do is, since we still have Mom to do, we're going to kind of and then we can kind of scrunch it up like this. Or make it up. You know what? Let's make a straight one. And we can kind of give her a brim. But we haven't decided on that yet. So let's do the eyes. Okay, so here we go. We're gonna give him eyes. Now, you think this is too wide? I think it's just right. That'll be for Daddy. And this will be for Mom. My kids. And here we have this. Could just use blue, but what fun is that? For Mom, we can use this. That would be pretty. And what we'll do is, we'll wrap it several times. Okay, so let's see, we need a nose. We need all kinds of things, don't we? Okay. Let's see what we can do for Mom. How about this? Oh, that's pretty. Pretty like this one. But we're not going to worry about that right now. Let's see what we can do as far as we got to get the brim, which that's really cute. What I do with that little bitty piece that I was going to use to put on the inside of the brims. See, I still have it. So I would need to cut a couple more. Okay? I have not forgotten about the nose, okay? So, we're going to turn this upside down again. And we're going to cover that brim. Let's cover the brim. There we go. We're going to fold this over. This is just a little piece. See? Just a little piece to go in the top of the brim. And that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna cover the brim. Okay, let's cover that brim. And this one is a lot lower than the other one, so I'm gonna have to cut it all the way down. There you go. Have to be cut down. So it can fit right there. Okay, I'm going to turn it because I'm going to trim this. So it can fit better. You have enough room that you can trim it, okay? Let's put it on over here. Okay. So, what we're going to do now is we're going to use this for the brim hat, for the hats. There we go. And we're going to snip it right there. Let's clean it up. Oh, okay. There you go. All of them have a brim. And guys, if it's a little bit too long, or you don't like the way it looks, go back and trim it. Just take it off. It's not going to hurt anything. If anything, it'll make it look better. See, just trim it off. There you go. To make it look better. Okay. Alrighty then. Now we're going to make the sashes. A lot of ribbon I have that I haven't even used or begun to use. I think that's cute. Like, I think this is cute. And we're going to cut it because what we're going to do is we're going to make it come out, I'll show you, of a better way. There we go. And then we're going to pull it down like this. Put a little one there. And put it there. See? It don't want to stay down. So we have to help it stay down if we have to put something on it. Now I like this one for Daddy, but it is wide, and I think I'm going to still use it. I'm gonna have to learn not to hit that camera. My son loves snowmen. Snowmen, snow women, whatever. He loves them. Okay. Oh, we're far from over, guys. Now we have to put the buttons on. I decided to do something a little different as far as buttons are concerned. I'm going to put rhinestones on them instead. So I take out my little thing here that I put everything down on. And I'm going to give them buttons of a different kind. Although I'm going to try to make them all the same color because one likes green and the other one likes blue. So here's 3 blues, which I'm going to put on there. So I'm going to put 3 blues, 4 blues actually. That's 1, and that's 2, 3. So I'm going to have to just find blues. These are kind of expensive snowmen. And let me find one more blue. Oh, there's one in there. There it is. And we're going to put a 4th blue right here. There we go. Now we're going to do greens. I'm going by their favorite colors is what I'm doing. So 1, 2, 3, 4. trim it. You do this just to get the glue stick strings. Now we got to find, well, Mama likes purple, so we have to find purple. 1, 2, 3. No need to turn over the big ones because you're only looking for the little ones. 4. Okay. We got to get this to stay down a little here, because I don't want to. Okay. Now, what color should we get for Dad? I think red would be nice for him. What do you think? Should it be red or should it be dark blue? How about we go with dark blue, okay? 2, 3, and 4. Okay, let's give him dark blue. Well, I'm starting to have second thoughts. Let me see if I have reds. If I have 4 reds, I'd rather go with the reds because I think it'll suit him better. How about if we do his with bigger buttons? I think that'll be better. Let him show, let him see. It's the head of the house. No, we'll just do Dad bigger buttons. Don't have to be a head of a house. He could just be Daddy. There we go. There you go. How about that? Now, if that doesn't look extravagant, they all look very, very much so. We need hands and a nose. We're pipe cleaners. Okay, here's the noses. Here are the noses. So we're just gonna bend it and twist a little. Not much. And we're gonna make noses, okay? Not too much of a big nose though. Okay. And you know what I'm thinking now? I want a squiggly mouth. I don't want the traditional mouth. So we're gonna bend this down. See? Bend it down. And then you're gonna bend it again because you want it to be kind of thick so it'll be easier for that nose to stay. And then you're going to put it on there, like so. And it'll stay. So you don't have to worry about going back, fixing it later. You're going to just bend it over and then bend it again. And then you're going to cut. Let me show you. Bend it, just a small piece, and bend it again, like that. See, that makes it better. And then you just cut. So, you're gonna just put it on here, like so. Hold it for a few seconds, and let it go. Gonna do the same thing here. Just put it there and then just hold it for a few seconds and let it go. See? Noses. Now, as far as the mouth, let's have fun with it. Okay? There you go. There you go. Now, I might have to put that one back a little bit. That's okay. That's Mama. Now we need arms. Let me see. I have blue. I have green. Let's see. I have purple. Oh, but I don't. Do I have a red? Yes, no. Is that a pink or is that red? I'm kind of lost here. I think that's a pink. And I need a red, but I think that's pretty close. Let me see here. It is pink. That's okay. Daddy can have blue. Because I don't want him to have pink. Okay? All right. We got blue. We got green. Let's give him some hands. So I'm going to bend this like this 3 times. That's 1, that's 2, and that's 3. And then I'm going to put it together like this. And I don't want it to be too long. So we're going to cut it like this. And we're going to put the arms right here. Okay. That's his arms. Then we're going to get the blue one. 1, 2, 3. And then this one. 1, 2, 3. Match them up. Don't cut them the same length. Cut it off like this. Leave a little gap. There you go. And then you're going to put this one here. and this one over here. Now, I notice I haven't glued them down just yet. But that's okay. Now we're going to get the purple one. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Go on to this one. 1, 2, 3. Let's put it together. Straighten it out. Leave a slight gap. There we go. Okay. Put her in between like that. Oh, I know we still haven't gotten Mom's bonnet yet, but we will get it. Okay. And then Dad, you know what? I think I'm going to do him with orange. Since I'm doing everybody a different color. 1, 2, 3. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Pull it together. Leave a small gap. Okay. Here. Okay. So good, so good. Need a little blush on Mom, but you could do that later. Right now, we have to get her a bonnet. And we're going to have to get decorations to go around the hat, right? Yeah, correctly. Okay, guys. This is what I found from Mom. And I'm going to just fold it. I don't too much like that because it's not colorful. So we're going to scrap that one. Okay, so what do we do now? Oh, I know what we do now. We still haven't finished. I got a bead stuck in there. There we go. The bead comes out. Now, what we need is decoration here and here. And you guys could do that, just do it. Just put it on there. We're going to do Mom's bonnet. I think it's going to be like this. Let me see here. And I'm going to do this. And then I'm going to turn it like this. Because I think that looks pretty cool. Okay, oops. Watch your fingers. Very important that you watch your fingers. I know it's easy for me to say, but am I watching mine? Okay. There you go. And we got a bonnet for Mom. Now, don't forget the eyelashes. Got to have the eyelashes. There you go. You also need to get a little white paint and put on there. I keep brushes and everything around me, but that doesn't mean I always have the white paint handy. I try to have it handy, but that doesn't mean I do. Okay? So, let's see here. Put y'all on. Okay, so we put a little white here. Just a little. And we're going to have to put a little at the top too. Now, the best thing to have is try to have yourself a toothpick or something handy. A toothpick or a Q-tip, because that works really well. And you're just going to put a little at the top. This is a piece of wire I'm using because I don't know what I did with my toothpicks. I usually keep them here where I can get them, but right now I can't find my toothpicks. So, and you just want just a dab there, that's all, just to make it look nice. Okay, to give them a little ump. That's all. That's all you're doing, to give them a little ump. Okay. Now, we're going to decorate the back a little bit more. As you can see, I painted the inside, okay? But now, we're going to put a little decoration in it. I got these at Hobby Lobby. Like I say, they have everything that's like 40% off right now. So, it's a shopper's paradise. So, what I'm going to do is, I'm going to take these little things here off the paper, and I'm going to decorate it and just put it all the different spots, like snowflakes, like, you know, snow falling down on them. Isn't that looking nice? There you go. And I think I'm gonna use them all. And I'll reposition them before I decide to glue them a little bit more, because I want them to be really nice and kind of positioned. You know what I mean? That's nice there. Because this is going to go on your wall for Christmas. Here we go. It's just kind of put in different spots. And then you just kind of position them. And then you're going to glue them. Look how pretty that looks. Mom's bonnet is getting there. I think I'll just do another one here so that she can have a beautiful bonnet. So I'm going to cut this section again. There we go. And then I'm going to put this one just a little bit of glue. And I'm going to turn this one upside down like I did the other one. There we go. There we go. Like that. Put that over there. And then we're going to have this a little bit up like that. So when we glue this, we're going to do it this way. We're going to put this one down like this. Okay, I don't need it too long, but I do need it long enough to look like a bonnet. Okay, like that. And then we're going to take this and we're going to glue it here, like that. And Mom has a bonnet, okay? Beautiful, beautiful bonnet. And we're going to put, okay, let me go ahead and glue it down. Okay. There we go. Gonna glue it all the way down. Guys, okay. And then we're gonna glue this one on top. Like this. And there we go. She has a beautiful bonnet on. Now, we are going to have to put flowers or whatever you want to put around it to make it that much prettier. Let's go ahead and get these in place. Ouch. I didn't know I had a hole in it. Gotta be careful about that. Okay. The plastic, when you put the glue on it, the glue gun on it, it makes it shrivels up and it will bite you. So be very careful about that, okay? Put them down without, hopefully, catching it, letting it catch you. Okay. As you can see, I did buy 2 packs because I didn't think I would have enough. So I bought 2 packs. Okay. So it's basically finished. Except for the arms are not down, not glued down. Exactly. But look at that. Look at that, guys. Beautiful, beautiful family. Okay. Now, am I finished? Not quite. I thought about putting something around it to make it that much better. So, when Hobby Lobby has these sales, 40% off, I usually go and get what I can get. Okay. This was on sale. Here. This was. Okay. It was like 40% off, something like that. And I was thinking about putting it all the way around. Okay. To make it that much more extravagant and expensive. Only thing with these is you have to find where it ends, where it begins and where it ends. Sometimes it's not that easy. As you can see, if there's an easier way to do this, guys, I'd like for you to let me know, okay? Because I think I'm coming up from the wrong side, but that's okay. See, if this could go here, but that's a little bit too thin because I don't want the edge to show at all. So, I could use this, which is more Christmassy, and it looks really nice. So, I think I will. So I'm going to start up here. I'm going to stop it right there. Because like I said, you have to watch your fingers. And I do have one of those little rubber deals that I should be using that I don't use. And that's on me. Wow, that does look good. Just around it. And since this is wood, guys, you can hammer into it and put something in the back to hang it, okay? Because it is wood. It's just a wood tray, is all it is. Okay, and there you have it, your family. Isn't that gorgeous? Now you can put anything you want on the back to hang it, or you can fix it where to just sit and just show everybody your family. Oh, this was so cool. All I need to do is put things here. And you could just take different sprays and fix it. Here you go, guys. Like and subscribe, Grandma's DIY, and share it. This is just gorgeous. Just hang it up. All right, bye-bye.